Dice Age is made possible thanks to the support of our patrons. We'd especially like to thank our living legend, Silgwyn. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
The Empire of Macha has existed for nearly 1,000 years. Founded and ruled by Avon the Main, the immortal empress, it quickly expanded its borders thanks to the overwhelming power of its mages and the shrewd politics of its nobles. Now it has fully conquered the centre of the continent of Elmera, and although war has ended, peace still eludes its populace. As the Empire nears its first millennia, the signs of turmoil have become more frequent and apparent. Monsters are becoming more bold, nobles plot schemes of usurpation, and whispers of rebellion hang heavy in the slums. This gave rise to the adventurer. These strong individuals of all races and classes lend their might to the citizens of Macha to drive back monstrous incursions. There are even adventurers who perform deeds so noble that the people can see beyond their race to the hero that lies within. There are those who criticise these adventurers and claim they're nothing more than pawns used to advance the political machinations of nobles. Despite the immortal Empress herself making fewer and fewer appearances, there are those whose faith in the Empire remains unshaken. But the wise know that it only takes a few sparks to ignite the flames of change. Allow me to introduce you to these sparks. Welcome to Elmera.
Hello and welcome to Dice Age, an actual play D&D show. My name is Jack and I am the Dungeon Master. With me as always are our wonderful heroes. Would you all please go around and introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm AJ and I play Edgar Wood, the half-elf blood hunter.
Hey, I'm Ellis Rose and I play T, the elven sorceress.
Hey, I'm Dakota and I play Esarius, the human rogue.
Hey, I'm Zach and we're playing Tauros, your tiefling paladin.
Hello, I am Trey, and I will be playing Oberon Perseus Max Mr. Manius Cornelius Alexander, your drow fighter.
Wonderful. Now, AJ, do you have a recap for us?
Yeah, so a lot happened this last episode, and actually some interesting developments all over. We took the city of Ongar in the game, and so that means the Monstrous Alliance is now really on the map. And I don't know if you guys remember a while back, Monstrous Alliance had a public radio station that they had started getting off. And now they have access to Ongar Station, so they just did an episode talking about everything that just happened. And I thought this is the perfect recap.
Well, that works out great. Let's hear it.
Hello and welcome to You're On with Ongar. You may have noticed things have changed a little bit. I'm Bulb, and after a little occupation of the city, your new host for the show. I'm formerly the MC of Monsters Public Radio, but now that we've gone public in our rebellion against the Empire, the Ongar Radioheads were nice enough to let me and my friends have a stab at running the show.
Cool.
What?
Hostile takeover.
Thanks. Well, listeners, my producer Bertha is still with us, making sure our show is perfect in her own rumbling way. And with me, as always, is my good friend and on-the-field reporter, Pester Pesterson. How are you, Pester?
I'm doing great, Bulb. Having mastered the art of barfomancy, I've solved my anxious puking.
Heck yeah, bud. Things are looking up for us. We also have new friends from Ongar Radio who decided to stick with us after taking out the old regime. Our new elven friends include Lord Sylvan.
Charmed Bulb, we are so happy to have you in our majestic city. You're thinking of staying like a day or two, right?
Oh, Sylvan, you're always cracking these jokes. As I've said the first 90 times you've asked, nope, we're here to stay.
Right, well as the elves say, me forcibly taking casa is su casa. Now as your co-host, I have to ask, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we got so much to cover, Lord Sylvan. But don't we want to introduce your producer, Lip Huck, first?
Nope, we never talk about Lip Hook, just don't say his name again 3 times and we are in trouble.
Right. Anyway, today we have a lot to talk about. After the occupation of Ongar, we've had a few weeks of downtime before an impending attack from the Royal Empire.
Right, that's why the elven sorceress was walking around being nice to all of us. It was comforting to see an elf amongst you. Once we confirmed she somehow wasn't under some kind of mind control, we actually listened to her. We're definitely on your side now, isn't that right, Peter?
It's Pester, Sylvan. Like I told you the last time you got me. Anyways, we've also got poison from the purple worms. Like, a whole lot of it. Gonna be awesome for the next fight, right?
Right, and where exactly is that, Petunia?
I think it went to the alchemist and heroes took some too, if I remember. Why you asking?
Oh, no reason. Gosh, that sure seems like it would suck for the Empire. What about the research the Tiefling did on the Knight Commander?
Yeah, he shared information about Isabel Tyrannid and how she's incredibly powerful and apparently can always tell if people are lying.
Oh yeah, she is incredible. God, it would suck so much if she came here and killed you all.
Yeah, that would really suck, buddy. But can we get back to the positives? I heard that Oberon got to connect with his sister Annie for the first time since they left the Empire. Oh, he also gave one some cool armor. Oh, and speaking of armor, Fen came back, and he gave Toro some awesome armor too.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to the invasion. What was that half a Sauri up to?
I think he was talking to Kotlik about how she was helping. They checked on their loved ones back in Aiden, and something about creating a drop spot in the capital city. I'm not too sure.
Well, you better be fucking sure, old buddy. Where?
Hey, Sylvan, calm down, man. I know that you're nervous with the new setup and all, but still, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in Madame Chevreuse.
Good to know. Well, unfortunately, friends, I have to go. See, Lady Tyrannid is on her way to kick your asses, and I have some information to give to the Empire to get myself a cushy job in the city.
Oh god, he's a bad guy. Bull, what do we...
Oh fuck, no, the Berthamancy. No, Bertha, help!
Lepuck, get him!
No, no, no!
Your kneecaps are forfeit, Sylvie boy. Hand him over.
Oh, well, I think that's it for this episode of You're On with Ongar. Good luck fighting the Knight Commander gang. You got this. Oh no.
Well, that was an interesting update. I'm glad Lepuck was able to stop Sylvan, but I don't
think it's on the loose now, though. I don't know.
What even is it?
I guess maybe we'll find out on this episode of Dice Age. We left off right as the Knight Commander gave an ultimatum to the city, basically explaining that anyone still within the city at the time of the invasion's beginning, or at the battle's beginning, would be considered enemy combatants. As a result of this, several citizens of Ongar have fled the city to avoid the retribution of the imperial forces. Additionally, the imperial forces are building these contraptions, these large some kind of machines out in the fields, preparing for the battle. And at this point, the council will have called everyone together to discuss strategy.
Got another situation where Fen would be so much more useful than Oberon in this situation.
There is some discussion about potentially having all of the civilians evacuate the city to avoid their potential slaughter. There's some pushback on that with people saying, well, we want them to trust us, and if we tell them they all have to leave the city, that shows that we don't have confidence in our ability to defend it. That being said, it does seem that consensus is that, no one's going to stop anyone from fleeing the city if they so desire. There is also a lot of discussion about if supposed monsters flee the city, they were not guaranteed safety, just the so-called non-monstrous races. So that even if they did have the civilians leave the city, then there's no guarantee of safety for like any goblins, Asori, Grung, anyone who would flee the city. In that case, ultimately, it seems that the decision is coming down to there will be a defensive team leading on the walls, as well as a team outside of the walls in the front to act as a defensive force. But there is a discussion, as Plandon brings up. What's most concerning are those machines being built outside of the walls. We're not too sure of what they are just from our observation, but they seem to be magic in composition. I think it's safe to assume that they are some kind of device meant to destroy the wall and allow easier access for the Imperial army. That being the case, those should be priority targets. And if that is what we decide on, we will need a team to dive into our armies defending the wall itself, but also have a team going in to attempt to disable or destroy those machines. Is there anyone here who would volunteer to be a part of that team? And he says,
I look at Essa and I'm like, that kind of feels like our shit.
Feels
right?
like it.
Time you guys dove into a place by yourselves, it was perfect.
So, basically, I'll explain a little like out of character stuff. The situation is going to be there's going to be the forces defending the wall itself, and then there's going to be a team of people going out to fight it. The people going out to fight against the machines, and also the main the core group where the siege machines are that's going to be the encounter. The people at the wall will be able to help, but the encounter itself is going to be at the siege weapons. This is just me explaining to you all, like, sorry.
It's our whole party as
Yes.
a team.
Yeah.
Now, you will have the option to, if you want, to have some of the council members join you, like how you did in the previous encounter. If you do so, I will say, that's risky on the sense of, they are not, even though they're powerful, they're not as powerful as you guys. But I will let, one person control one of them, like we did previously.
Mhm.
They may be better served, hanging back and helping to defend the walls in the event, just to prevent people from being able to get through. But also, if they're there with you, they can help you out with taking care of the forces there. The decision I'm kind of asking you guys is so once the battle starts, how many of the council, if any, do you want with you in that fight?
The only one I could see really being a good choice to bring with us, if this is where we're gonna be also fighting the Commander Knight or the Holy Knight Commander, is the Philp, the healer.
Healer.
But Philp is
Healer
so
or-
weak.
He's
Philp
so
is
big
Philp's a
guy.
very good healer, but he's so slow.
But I hate Flip.
Health could be a good decision too as a tank.
Could be.
I also don't know if we can stop Skixie from going to the front line.
Oh,
You know what? Solid point.
So just in the interest of fairness, I do have this encounter set up. I have a version of the encounter that's just you guys, and a version where it's a little more difficult for each council member that you bring into it. And also, as long as the wall holds, it's very unlikely that any of the council members will die. if the wall fails, then council members that you leave behind have a chance of getting killed in the combat. So the idea being, like, if you guys can, like, take out the siege engines before they destroy the wall, there's a good chance that no one civilian or council dies in this battle. But if you bring council members with you, that increases the chances of them dying in combat.
The siege weapons go.
Right.
In all honesty, do we just want to go in it ourselves?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm leading that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the only person I would think to bring is Flip.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think we're good.
All right. So the day of the battle comes. The 6 siege engines come up. Let me see. I think it was 6.
Jack, real quick, I'm going to give out the poison crossbow bolts that I had
Mhm.
to the people on the wall, and I think the other assassins had them too. But just like give those guys all the range shit that I don't need.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna carry. How many vials of the worms poison do you think I could carry?
I mean, they're vials, so you could
Yeah.
carry.
We have a bag.
Yeah.
We got a bag of
Okay. So, yeah.
Um,
I'll carry 3 on my. I'll carry 5 on my person. Put the rest in the bag.
Mhm.
So I've been.
I'm gonna give you the bag for this
Okay.
mission, just in
Yeah.
case, because you're
I'll
the
leave it-
fast boy of
yeah.
us.
That leaves 11 in the bag.
Jack, is there any check I can make to know possibly what these are for? These siege engines are for? Anything I've heard about, or would this be like a maybe newer thing that
Yeah.
Taurus might know about?
Anyone who wants to can give me an Arcana check. You'll find out what they are when the battle starts.
Okay.
But if you want to, like, learn what they are to, like, see if that changes how you guys plan things,
Yeah.
give me an Arcana, or in your case, Tauros only could give me a history check.
Well, I'm
damn.
gonna give the Arcana check that I've got advantage on.
16 Arcana.
I'm gonna give guidance to Tauros because he hasn't rolled yet.
15.
The
The nat 20 for
Plus a
21 on
D4.
Tauros, plus a
That's a
D4 for 23.
23.
I'll say, Essa and Oron, you got a 16 and a 15 respectively. You both can tell that they channel some kind of spell. Tauros, you have heard about this. You haven't ever seen one in person. But they were experimental weapons when you heard about them, but it seems that they have been either perfected or these are, like, potentially prototypes that are being rolled out. These are called Shatter cannons. They are cannons that effectively shoot the Shatter spell.
That's fucking awesome.
How big is the turret, like the actual cannon?
The cannon is a large object.
Okay.
So it's, takes up a 10 by 10 square. It's like a large round cylinder. I think I described them previously like that. And they have intricate, like, runes and things carved into them. They're softly glowing with magic. And they can shoot the Shatter spell. They can only shoot it at a 2nd level. So it's not like it's that powerful. But I mean, they shoot them at will as long as there's someone there to operate them. They aren't, they're still objects, so you can disable them. And you would know, I'll say with this nat 20, you would know that a dispel magic check would be able to instantly take them out as opposed to having to break them down yourselves. But I do believe, if I can find my notebook right here, that it does take because you got a very high roll, it would take a DC 15 dispel magic to instantly destroy them. But instantly destroy one of them. So it is possible that anyone with a dispel magic can instantly disable one of these things.
Okay.
Otherwise, they are objects that have hit points and armor class and a damage threshold. So they can be destroyed through non-magical means. But the quickest way to do it would be through a dispel magic.
How many cannons are there?
6.
Great. I have 8 spell slots for it.
I have 3 if we want to burn a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to keep a level 3 spell, but I have 3 of them altogether if we really need it.
So I will let you all know as we're like getting ready for this fight that the walls of Ongar have a their AC doesn't matter because Shatter just does damage to objects. They don't get as long as they're within the range of the spell's radius, they don't get to make a saving throw or have to contest against an attack roll. But the walls have a total HP. This is like, you wouldn't know this necessarily. You would know from the sturdiness of the walls and inspections that have been done by your like architects and masons and stuff like that. That they have an HP of 100 and a damage threshold of 13.
Sure.
So the shatters do have to deal at least 13 damage to do anything to the walls, but as soon as they roll higher than 13 or higher on the damage roll, they automatically hit and deal that damage to the walls.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask like the military leads here. Where do we think the Knight Commander's gonna be while we're doing this?
They say that the Knight Commander, until the wall falls, will most likely be with the siege engines to ensure that they get their job done.
Sure. Okay. That complicates things.
Yeah, scouts on the walls and just people who are military minded in the alliance have said like those weapons, especially once Tauros is able to relay all of this information, would say, well, those are going to be the things that they try to keep safe until that wall comes down. That's going to be what their army. They're going to send their forces up to try to climb the wall and do their normal thing. But if they can blow apart that wall, then that's their main goal.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have T run around on one trying to disable them while we distract the Knight Commander?
Oh,
Good.
Give me that fucking armor if you want me to do that shit.
But yeah, there are 6 cannons. They all do a second level shatter, and if the wall is destroyed, I'll also let you know. I'll let you know the specific mechanics of what happens if the wall is destroyed if it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
Which it won't, so we don't need it.
It won't.
We don't need it.
Which I'm just going to tell you right now, you do not want that wall destroyed.
Well, then it's a good thing it won't be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How far apart are the walls, Jack?
The
siege weapons, I mean, not the walls.
Oh, well, here. Let me actually go ahead and bring up the battle map.
Hey, yo.
But we didn't ask for that. We just asked how far apart the walls.
Right.
Yo.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, so
the bitches in the middle.
Yeah.
So let me just bring this up. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I should have just gone ahead and done this ahead of time, but oh well. Okay. 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 So the black boxes are the cannons. You all you can position yourselves wherever you like on the map without going further forward than where you are right now. Uh, but you see, so the cannons are all the black boxes, and you have the forces up here dealing with. So the people that are manning the cannons, your scouts can tell that they are just they're basically just engineers working the cannons. They're not soldiers themselves, or at least not as hardy as soldiers themselves. But the soldiers that are there can be. It's reasonable to assume that they could be able to man those weapons if you take out the engineers.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if we take out the engineers, do we know the cannons will go down first? The cannons won't go down, but they'll be inactive for a second before someone else takes over.
Someone has to be manning the cannons for
Yeah.
them to be able to shoot out the shatter spells.
Gotcha. So it might be good for the two speedy boys to try to take them out while T tries to dispel them to shut them down for good. Or our tanks maybe.
Then it comes down to the issue of the giant wall of soldiers in between the
Yeah.
king and us.
Yeah.
So I might be able to take two. Stun two of them with the spell.
All
The
right.
range into spell is 120 feet, so it's a damn good thing I don't have to get too close.
Let's see. Distance for now is you can get them. You can get all of them from here, so you don't even have to move.
But I will say,
But
if
it
you
is a third level spell slot that she
Yeah.
will take 5 turns, and I think that they can all reach her within 5
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll
I will
have
say,
to move.
I'll have to be doing shit,
if
but
if you manage to successfully dispel a cannon, you will become target number 1.
Yeah.
so maybe I should just like hide behind Tauros, be his backpack.
I really think you should be on one for this one.
That's what I was just
Yeah.
thinking.
I'll
I was
do
thinking
it.
legitimately you should be on.
Let's
Yeah.
bring Wound back up to his full hit. There we go.
I'm gonna go to T. I will play it. All right. I think I've learned a spell that I think could be really helpful as long as it stays up. But if you focus on one side, I might be able to silence two of them at once.
Oh.
Because of how they are currently placed, I could get two within a 20-foot radius. And they would not be able to cast Shatter while they're silenced.
Kind of a crazy thing. If Tauros was to get the gauntlet to the fucking Rock'em Sock'em, and enlarge, could he carry T into the sky in his demon form?
Yeah.
If
She
you're
would.
if you're a size larger, you can easily carry it would be like half movement carrying her.
So
Yeah.
you could pick me up and we could be hovering in the air,
Mhm.
dispelling shit.
We could be airborne, so you can
Assuming
dispel.
that they don't turn the shatter cannons directly towards
To
you
the-
guys
yeah.
midair.
I mean, better than the wall.
Arguable.
Arguable. They're hardy
I'll
enough.
take the argument. It's a good argument.
There's not really an argument.
I'm just saying that's an idea that was in my brain.
But yeah,
airborne dispel.
All right. So, I think unless you all have any more strategizing you want to do, I think we're ready to kick this off.
Think so.
Okay.
Hold up one second. So, do you want Rock'em Sock'em?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do we want to do that? I mean, if
It's up to
that
you.
seems a little too crazy, I
Keep
feel
in
like
mind,
wounds.
that's
It
going to
would be
be
pretty dope.
It would be cool.
It would be cool, and it will be an attunement slot. So
Yes, I would have to drop. I have to drop something. What do I have on me? I have my little
you've got
ring.
the You've got the
I
ring,
have
the
the
armor,
The anti-scry.
the
and
anti-scry.
yep, my 2 rings in my yep.
Or did
Are
we
you not
decide to
using?
drop the anti-scry because they fucking know where we are?
I mean, I could. I still have it in my 2.
We
Oh,
did that
you
just
have-
for the meeting that we had, but I think
And
we
you
could
have
drop it before
you
this.
have
You have the whip.
You have the whip. You also have
The-
Stormbreak,
Yes,
the halberd.
I do have that, but I'm not attuned. I'm not attuned to Displacer right now because I dropped that for my ring.
Mhm.
So
So I have to teleport in the anti-scry. So I'm
So,
not
yeah.
attuned to Whip Placer right now.
Does anyone have a free slot that wants that?
that wants the
Or
whip laser
displacement?
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to drop my non-detection. So I
Yeah,
have
I'll drop my non-detection for the whip laser beast because then I'll
Snag
just
it.
I'll have Stone Cleaver, Whip Placer Beast, and my boots if I'm getting Tauros my gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll take those gauntlets just to have them.
Alright.
What are we doing about Miss Knight Commander in the middle?
Now
Are
it
we
is
engaging her or trying to deal with the siege weapons?
Last thing I will say, just before we get to that, it is an action to go big.
Yes.
Just FYI.
Yep.
If we want, do we want like if T is T? So is T going with wound or is T going with Tor? That's what we have to figure out.
You want to take to the sky because it will be pretty. It'll be pretty big target, like we said. It will be a target, and
True.
you could also just like he's mentioned. We could also just have you on wound, which would be fast.
It's probably more prudent to be able to get out of the way faster.
Yep. So do you want wound?
I'll take wound.
All right. In that case, if T's going to be focusing on dispelling, Tauros is going to take to the sky.
Yep.
I'm going to assume to like either get in the back lines or
he's absolutely still going to be in the air.
I think Essa should focus on trying to skirt around to get also to the cannons. Edgar, do we want front line?
Yeah, she's gonna. If I silence 2 of the cannons, she's coming for me.
All right.
Absolutely, to break
Me
my
and
concentration.
me and Edgar front line then towards the front.
Yeah, and I'll try to focus on killing those engineers to try to
Mhm.
have some of the soldiers divert to come to me. So it's easier on you guys.
Yeah, we're going to quickly see what this Knight Commander is made out of.
Yep.
And just
Yo,
to
all
double
I
check,
got-
Jack, that roll I made was, I'm assuming, how many I get?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Before we go into the fight, could I pour some of the poison onto one of my rapiers?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour onto the end.
Could I get that too?
Yeah, I'm gonna toss him on the
Quick
vial. So I
question:
have 3
how
left.
much prep do we have as we like run up to meet her? Like, do we have like an action that we can do as we run up to meet her? A bonus action? Like, feel free to say we don't have anything.
I'll say you can use any objects or items that you want to use for prep. But as far as like ability, class features, or spells, I'll put a kibosh on that if that's okay with everyone.
Can Tauros go big since that's an item?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Technically, that's using
The
Elmera.
It's using the.
I was gonna say because then I would honestly just go because I don't need to be
Demon
big.
form.
I just yeah.
Then,
If you're in the air, Tauros, I think you should take Pocket Explosion.
Yeah.
You guys finally going to use Pocket Explosion?
You could.
One of the best times to do it.
You could either drop it on like the center to deal a lot of damage to her and the soldiers, or you could drop it on the engineers to like maybe clear.
I would. It'll probably fuck up
the
Construct.
engineers. Yeah. Also, yeah, constructs will fuck them up.
Yeah.
Do we? I don't remember. Do we know how much health these things have in terms of just brute forcing them down?
You don't know specifics. You know that like they are fellable by weapons, and they do have a damage threshold, but you don't know specifically what.
They are just big machines too.
Yeah.
If only fucking Giants might made me siege property, then I would just be like, just drop me in.
Drop me in, boys.
Yeah, for real.
It's okay. We get to get our asses kicked.
Yeah. All right, AJ, front line. Y'all, I have to mention this. Feel free to cut this out, Jack. We did a dungeon by other D&D group, and we're level 20 in this. We're like at the end campaign, and I'm playing a paladin, like a full like level 20 paladin. I took in this singular dungeon over the course of like 4 sessions, 1,200 points of damage.
Beautiful.
And did not die.
Oh my god.
My paladin had like 230 hit points. And a mass heal, 6 heal spells, like a full lay on hands bomb. Like, it was ridiculous. I was so fed up with it. I was like, kill me.
Mm-hmm. All right. You all ready?
I believe so.
I think
go.
so.
All right. I believe now.
T is on wound
I'm
Yep.
on
as
wound.
we enter the battle.
Essa, if you do well over there and things get bad, use the ring to just get to us to help fight the Knight Commander, please.
All right.
Okay. Time for some initiatives.
All right.
Anyone
Boy,
else? Noivus?
This is gonna be so fucking
And-
awesome.
13. Oh,
Seven.
guys.
3.
Guys.
Oh, fuck.
Guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I have the highest initiative. How do I have the highest?
Ruh-roh,
Ed-
guys.
Edgar does the 13, to be fair.
Oh no.
But they're all better than us. They're all.
Well, to be fair, I did accidentally roll 2 of those 2 GM, and one was a 12 and one was a 9. So
That's not much better. That's still,
Still
better
higher
than
than
like
mine.
90% of the party.
now we're going to have HKC's initiative.
HKC rolling.
Oh my god.
God
That's
damn it.
Is this the AOC of the fucking Elmera world?
AOC's Wario.
All right.
Walk?
Wow.
WOC walk?
And I will say the cannons act on initiative count 20.
Oh, so we just
Good.
they're just gonna fucking go before we even get a chance.
Cool.
We suck. We're the worst fucking heroes ever.
So
we try so hard, man.
if you all
Should have
are
cast guidance on myself.
if anyone wants to rearrange their deployment, now is the time.
I went next
Before
to
you
them.
lock it in, you can't go further up than what you are at right now.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to take out the 2 all the way to the left.
I
Okay,
go
so
I'll
for
take
the
the right.
2. I go for the. I was about to say
I'll
you
go
2
for
left, me
yeah,
and
I'll
T right.
I'll try and kill the actual engineers,
Mhm.
even if you drop concentration, they'll be out for at least a round.
No.
Okay. And now it begins. So we're going to start off with the Holy Knight Commander. She's going to look around, see all of y'all, and then spies the caster in the back.
Does she though?
Yes, she does, because she's trained on this shit. It's gonna move up 20 feet. Yep. And then it's going to take out a javelin and attempt to throw it at T.
Good.
The 24 to hit.
My armor class is 15, Jack.
So that's 21 damage on T.
Ow.
They're giving her the armor.
This is on Zach. This is on Zach's greedy ass.
I wanted it. It's mine. Should have spoken up.
And then she pulls out another javelin, rolls a 25 to hit, and deals 21 damage.
Oh, our
consistent.
healer is already in a bad.
All right. And then
Push your
it's
breath, Philp.
I'm almost at half.
and then it's Imperial Soldier F's turn. Who is going to move?
Wait, initiative 20.
Oh, sorry. Yes, at initiative 20, we have 6 shatter spells going for this for the walls of Ongar. Shatter spell 1. Oh shit, that was 2 GM. But it was only a 10 damage, so it does not beat the damage threshold.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Shatter spell 2 is a 13, just meeting the damage threshold.
Damn.
Okay. Shatter spell 3 is a 15.
Fuck. We're such bad heroes.
Shatter spell 4 It's another
Oh my-
15.
Oh my god.
They're rolling so good.
They're
rolling
fucking
so good.
cracked.
They should not be rolling this well. Shatter spell. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Quickly, we're going to go from the heroes of Ongar.
God
21.
damn it.
Oh,
Damn,
That
that's a fifth. That's a
Uh,
fifth.
And then Shatter spell 6 is a 14. The wall still stands, though it looks very heavily beaten.
Early. It is round one.
We gotta
Round.
rush
Bum
the
rush
siege
him.
weapon.
Bum rush him.
So
Also, Alice, if you're on wound, you can pick whether you want him to go before you or after you. But he can't take the attack action. He has to take either the dash, dodge, or disengage action.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I will say I intentionally made the damage threshold for the walls 1 point higher than the average damage on a 3d8 because I wasn't expecting this. So I'm
wow.
That's not what I was expecting. So Imperial Soldier F is going to move up here and is going to take a ready action to make a grapple check on a creature that moves next to him. Okay. Imperial Soldier C is going to move up here and do the same. Imperial Soldier E is going to move here and do the same. And Imperial Soldier D is going to, from the back, seeing the mount, is going to try to shoot Wound to
That's an asshole.
to impede the mount. Longbow on Wound. An 18?
18 misses with his new plate mail.
All right.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Second longbow on Wound is an 11.
Misses.
All right. As the first arrow goes, you all see this trail of green flame coming off of the arrow as it flies.
Douchebag.
Edgar.
Cool. All right. That's a fucking rush for it. I'm gonna try to distract the guy right in front and do my shit.
Okay.
As I'm gonna run right here and I'm gonna take 2 attacks with the Claudius Rapier first.
Okay.
13 misses.
13 won't hit.
God damn. Bad
Not-
attacks.
I thought you were going to try to do the silence.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
As that doesn't
Sorcerer.
work, I'm going to bonus action quicken spell. So use 2
There we
sorcery
go.
points to cast silence
Okay.
on these 2 to the left. So it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
All right. You cast your silence, and those cannons no longer function. Or, well, they can try to, but they won't be able to cast their spells.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is Imperial Soldier A's turn. Imperial Soldier A is going to
Nothing.
move here and attempt to hit you with a sword. Should have had advantage. Doesn't hurt.
Nope. Nope.
Second attack is a 26.
Shield.
Okay. You are not hit. Oberon.
Yeah. Upon seeing that, just like shit. And he just turns to Wound. All right. Keep her safe. And he's going to instantly slam his fist into his chest, and he's going to activate. He knows he's probably going to be taking a fair bit of damage. He's going to activate a stone rune right here. So he all of a sudden is going to resist.
Is that? I thought that was the Hill Giant rune.
It is Hill Giant. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to activate his Hill Giant rune. All my good shit is a bonus action. That's why I want like one bonus action. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. To double check what these. Sorry, I should have been. yeah, I think our best bet is, he sees the guys getting ready to grapple. Actually, he doesn't care. He sees the guy going to grapple. Does this dude try to grapple?
They're specifically readying to grapple someone that runs past them.
Okay. He runs past them.
Yeah. So that's going to be a grapple check. I believe to grapple, it's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll and then contesting athletic checks if the
Yep.
attack roll hits.
Yes. So we're going to do the attack roll on the long. That's a nat 1, so you get right
Yeah.
past.
Just shoulder checks right past him, and upon getting to the Holy Knight Commander, just no words, but Stonecleaver's just coming around in a big uppercut right here.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to use Stonecleaver's ability.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So that's a con save from the Holy
Con
Knight Commander.
save. Yep.
That's an 8.
Fail.
Oh my god, let's fucking go, Oberon.
Okay. I believe that
Cobra.
halves her speed, correct? At this point?
Yeah, so I've got Stonecleaver's thing right here. So on hit, the weapon can use a reaction force to make a con save, or the speed is half per minute. At the end of their next turn, they must succeed another con save or be restrained. Then at the end of their next one, they must succeed or be petrified. Absolutely.
All right. She is speed halved.
He literally, like, as he takes Stonecleaver, he just, like, remembering what MVP Durgle did, sticks the axe in the ground and just, like, drags it up and, like, almost collects just more, like, rubble and earth on it and slams it directly into her chest plate for this first hit.
Absolutely. She looks stunned by how effective your hit was against her. Let's see that damage.
Okay, so the top half doesn't count, but that's still 25 points of damage on the first one.
Oh,
Absolutely.
nice.
Absolutely. 25 damage.
25 does. Oh, that's a decent chunk. 25 is a
And
decent
then
chunk.
the second hit comes around. 17.
17 does not beat her armor class.
Okay. Level 11 fighter, baby, third attack.
We know it's
Hell
between 30
yeah.
and 17.
Mm-hmm.
28 hits.
We know it's between 28 and 17.
For 14 slashing damage.
Good rolls.
Yeah,
Good
well,
rolls.
That's a good
Okay,
roll,
and
so,
then upon seeing this, he's just like, all right, might as well make myself a bigger target. Action surge.
Oh,
You'll see her
Okay.
hit bar though.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
it's about
seeing
to
it.
get smaller, hopefully.
26
Hey.
hits.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
For 15
Ooh.
slashing damage.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
25
That hits again.
He keeps going lower
for
by
15 slashing damage.
And the hits keep coming.
one. The don't stop coming. Ah.
Good shit, good shit.
Yo, I'm
15
taking
doesn't hit,
more,
but you
more,
did
Amazing hits.
Good shit.
4 attacks and a
Hold on.
crit out of
How much?
You.
25.
That was
13,
69 damage.
And
Funny
So
number.
so she explodes. Because it was 69 damage.
But yeah, after those like first couple hits like impact, and then like Oberon just gets a second win in that the last hit that he lands, he just almost just like she dodges it, and then he turns it on the blunt side and almost like a pure bludgeoning weapon smacks her in the shoulder with
All
it.
right. Yeah, she is looking hurt. You
And-
put in some work on her.
That was incredible.
And just no
That
words,
was-
just like eyes her up as like to fit in kind of the hill giant ruin has like collected the bits of earth that Stonecleaver has like shattered off as it's hit, and they almost seem to magnetically zoom into Oberon's arm, giving
Yeah.
it an extra layer of protection.
Pieces of that rubble is also starting to force themselves onto her, and she can feel herself being weighed down by it. Beautiful work. Essa.
Oh, we
Okay.
take those. Take those.
This fucker over here is not ready to grapple, right? He just
That
came
is
in to
correct.
attack. Okay. So I'll go 5, 10, 15.
If I had known I was going to do that well rolling
If he-
attacks,
if
I
he's
would have
gonna-
gone Giant's Might for all the extra
Yeah.
damage.
If he's going to take an attack of opportunity, that's fine. So I'm passing
Yes, he will attempt an attack of opportunity. That's not going to
Misses.
hit.
So it's 25, that's 30. We're going to bonus action, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see this fuck right here? No. Probably not.
No. You can.
Okay.
It's
They're
a
not-
block right here, but it's
Yeah.
not a perfect
Yeah.
cube there.
So I'm going to just since I'm still at a distance, I'm gonna take a shot at my short bow.
I will say, that's one of the cannons that is disabled right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll
just-
shoot this fuck over here.
Okay. just reminding you.
Yeah.
All
Draw
right.
a circle.
Oh boy, 20.
20 hits.
All right, no sneak attack, so only 11.
11 kills him.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
He did say that these weren't like
Come on.
soldiers.
Yeah.
These are
Just
like
engineers.
This is like-
artillerymen.
This is like, okay. Oh, that worked.
Whoops.
Oh, that worked.
Ensign just has a fucking like invincible moment. I thought you were stronger.
You're stronger. I thought you were stronger. That's my turn because bonus action.
All right. Cool. It is now Imperial Soldier B's turn.
Oh, god damn it.
Imperial Soldier B, seeing you breaking the line, is going to come straight for you, Essa.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's going to be a long sword at you. 27.
Hmm.
With a green flame blade for 20 damage.
I'm
Why
a
don't
half
you just
to 10.
shield that, Essa?
Yeah, you should get shield. You should have an AC of 23 and have shield.
halving it to 10.
Okay.
Why don't you have shield?
And then a second long sword attack, which
Misses.
misses. Beautiful. T.
T, do you want wound to go before you or after?
I think if it's as a mount, mounts act on your turn, I believe.
Yeah, they act on your turn, but they have to take like their action
choose
before
Mhm.
they have to
Okay.
choose what action they want to take, and then like have to take their movement. They
I-
can't like attack, movement back.
Gotcha.
Like
I would suggest in that case, Alice, doing wounds action first, because then you can choose to have wound take the dash action and then move, so that you can ride.
I'll
further.
control wounds token. Don't worry. Just tell me what.
Yeah, I guess if you think that's smart, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have him get me away from the most combatants possible. So we're gonna
Draw like the path that you want me to take. 'cause
Yeah.
If he dashes, he's got 120 feet of movement.
Yeah, I honestly don't like on a map this small. I don't know if I need all that space.
You'll be able to go fully around the guys who are trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want
So
to go,
like a around here kind of thing, and then that was 35, I think.
30.
that's 35
then-
getting right there.
Over here, that makes it to 60 to here.
Yep.
That's it. That's his full movement.
Just as
getting
regular
right there.
movement.
That's full movement without a dash.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or sorry, this is full movement.
Oh yeah, sorry.
there we go.
So you can put your token like right next
Yeah.
to him.
Oh. Deet, deet. Honestly, I don't need I think I need him to use his action this turn.
Then
Because-
he'll just dodge as his
Yeah,
action.
dodge.
Okay.
Dodge is good.
Okay,
Don't
but
want the
what
puppy
he
to get
will
hurt.
do also as his bonus action, as he like skids to a stop, you see that one of the runes that Oberon had drawn onto his armor like flares up, and that same like stone like consistency that you had seen on Oberon goes on to Wound, as Wound is going to activate his hill giant.
Hell yeah.
All right, wound is now resistant to damage.
Yeah, piercing, slashing, blood.
Good. Now I suppose is the main event where I
Mhm.
desperately try to not fuck up Dispel.
All right.
Keep in mind, if you have a 5th level spell, you can just dispel it at 5th level, and it works.
Yeah.
That
Right
works
on
too.
that.
It's also it's a DC 15, so you're likely to get it, I believe. If you
But
But
if
it's
you
a
want to take
50-50.
the
It's a
guarantee,
50-50 chance.
do you want to take the guarantee or the
Yeah, I do have 2 guarantees.
We got an
Oh,
echo. Popping
Oh
in.
shit.
I think we're good now.
Beep beep. We good?
it's
Nope.
echoing
I
in
think
on
it's from me.
Echoing on
Zach's
Zach.
end.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take one of my guaranteed shots for the farthest right one.
Okay, farthest right, and you're going to cast a 5th level dispel magic.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
it's
by the
like
way,
kind of-
for flavor, T has changed back into her like red dress
Mhm.
because like no point hiding now. She's like, fuck it, But that's
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking fabulous.
Yeah.
See,
She's like, I might die today. Let's look cute.
how would you like to describe your magic reaching out and completely disassembling and deactivating this cannon?
Hell yeah. So her magic's gotten a little spookier since Kalek,
Hagification.
Yeah. So she extends an arm towards this cannon, and the continuation of the movement is done by a purple flame that surrounds the cannon in like a Scooby-Doo looking ass fog, and when the fog dissipates, it's in pieces.
Beautiful. Yeah, that is one cannon completely destroyed with the use of a dispel magic.
So I'm saying a quick and spell firebolt might take out the middle cannon with how little
'cause-
HP these guys have.
Yeah. I was thinking of like, how can I optimize my turn?
Yep.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
He's
well
within
range.
Yeah.
2 sorcery points, quicken spell, firebolt. 10.
Not just
Roll
the
the
damage.
damage.
He rolled the damage. Let's see.
You
Roll
attack.
the damage.
You have
not
to,
to
you
hit.
have to
weird.
roll the attack.
That's weird.
That's
It did it-
weird.
That's so funky.
Oh no, a 12 hits
Alex,
and
you
kills him.
almost- Alex, you almost rolled higher damage than your to hit.
But it does its
So-
job, and you completely, effectively disable the third cannon as well.
So we're only down to 2,
Good.
at least, hopefully, in this upcoming round.
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right, Tauros.
Alright. He was gonna fly, but he's not worried about Edgar and his busted ass AC. Like, he sees Oberon in the middle of all these fucking goons. He's
Oberon's
gonna.
fine. Like,
I know, but we're gonna just make sure he stays alive.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to rush up to you. You feel kind of like a pat on the back as he's going to cast Heroism. Heroism, in case I didn't pick up. And
Yeah,
you're going
got
to
it.
get 10 extra little temp hit points every start of each of your turns.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
And immune to being frightened.
So,
Wait,
And immune.
temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier, not your like attack. So it would just be whatever your charisma modifier.
well, that's not very much, but that's a whole 4.
Hey, 4 temp hit points every round is big.
Cushion a little bit.
Prevents death.
And
it's also immune to being frightened.
immune to fright,
Mhm.
which could come in
Could be really helpful.
All
It's
right.
kinda
It's easy to be afraid of how hot she is.
As he kind of like, back to back with Oberon. Just, don't get used to this. I'll take to the air soon.
Don't get used to me.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Edgar.
What?
Never mind.
I can't hear you over how bad I'm trying to hit this guy.
Rolled a 1 and a 2. It's not going well.
Yeah, Edgar, this grunt right here, looks over, sees Oberon just whacking away
God
at the
fucking
command.
damn it.
It's wild because they have a lower AC than the HKC. So to be fair, also Oberon did 6 attacks, but rolled real well on all of them.
Really good on most of them.
All right. Any additional movement from Tauros?
At bonus action, he is going to use his fancy vindication ability, Inescapable Justice. As a bonus action, he's going to mark the command.
Okay. Commander is marked by your inescapable justice. As you cast this spell from your paladin's ability, she looks at you, and this burning hatred comes up in her eyes as she spits in your direction and says, "Do not touch me with your heathen magic."
He kind of just glares back, and a fire burns in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. It is HKC's turn.
Yeah, her movement speed is half.
Her movement speed is halved, and at the end of her turn, she'll be making that con save again. She is, you know what? She's going to try to return the favor and make a greatsword attack against. Actually, she's going to move here to get advantage, and then make a greatsword attack against Oberon.
Okay.
The 25 hit.
Yep.
Dealing 20 damage.
15 damage.
Oh,
Half the slashing damage.
That's her minimum damage
Shoot.
on her slashing.
So bad.
Hold up one sec. Sorry, I'm doing. Okay.
All right. Second greatsword attack. There we go for 32 damage.
Do we round up or down? Sorry.
32 is half to 16.
Not the full.
No, not the full damage.
Only
just the slashing damage.
Oh, just the
Only
slashing. Sorry.
Piercing, bludgeoning is. So do we round up or down?
We round up in Elmera.
Round up. Okay, so that's 9. So that's 24. Gotcha.
Yep, 24 total damage.
Okay.
All right. That is her action. Initiative count 20. Only 2 cannons get to fire.
Please, for the love of
right
God.
after she like slaps Oberon with that second one, he's just going to look at her and mimic the action she did with Tauros and just spit at her feet.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll her con save. Oh my god, that's a 12.
That's a fail.
She's restrained.
Does that give advantage on attack?
Huge.
That does give advantage on attack rolls, I believe.
Huge.
Let me just...
Sorry, am I blind? I thought a second cannon got taken out.
It's only 2. There's 6 cannons.
There's only 2 left.
Out.
There's 2 that are stunned, and there's only 2 left.
And this one cannon doesn't have anybody.
That cannon is still functional. It's just that there's no one there to operate it.
Okay.
Yeah. We've
All
given
right, I
ourselves at
still
least
see
a
2
turn.
dudes behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just these 2 are the only ones active currently.
Okay.
Sin dudes?
Sin dudes.
Hold up. Sorry.
Holy Knight
Stand
Commander,
by.
do you mean... No, I mean dudes. I am literally
getting jumped.
fucked up right here.
Jumped right now.
Tactical dude.
I am getting jumped by one man.
Okay, hold up. Sorry. For some reason, it's showing that there's a dude with full health right there.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's why
He's not dying. He's
Do you-
undying.
Do you guys see Oberon's health bar? Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
working
it.
on my end.
Okay.
It looks weird. Yeah, same thing happened to me a couple times where it doesn't change on my end.
Okay. I'm just double checking with everybody.
Okay,
he's
looks
still looking-
good now. Okay. Okay. First, Shatter Cannon.
Jesus.
18.
Christ.
Nice.
No.
At least it's only 2.
We need this one to miss, I think.
Yeah, I think we need this one to do
I
bad.
think this is.
Otherwise, I think the wall comes down.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's another 18.
No.
I didn't think you'd rolled again. I thought it was just the same thing.
So, with this final shot, the wall comes crumbling down, and the army surges.
We just got Bossing Say.
So,
We did
I
as
will-
well as we could. We did.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
It was
these
the luck of
shatters
the
rolled
dice.
way too fucking well. That was.
I don't think one rolled like I think out of
Only one missed. Only
No,
one
one
missed.
and
None of them rolled underneath a 10.
on every single
No.
one of them, but the one that missed, you've rolled at least 1-8.
Yeah,
Every
no,
single one.
I was not expecting this. So now,
Be like that.
here's what happens. Here's what's going to happen.
Oh shit, he's got rules written out.
Yes.
He
So
said he did.
if the
I didn't
walls
believe him.
falls, the army will surge into the city. For every round that you fail to end the encounter, I am going to roll a d20. Depending on the result of the d20, determines the amount of losses suffered by the city. On a 0 to 5, there are minimal losses, meaning that your army does well enough to prevent any losses that would actually count towards anything. On a 6 to 10, there are 5% of the city is lost. On a 11 to 15, 10% of the city is lost. And on a 16 to 20, 15% of the city is lost. I will say, it was smart to leave the council members behind, because for each of those council members, they are going to roll a d4 and subtract that from my d20 roll.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
That's
Now,
5
there's-
Each round, or they each get one?
They each of them add a d4 to subtract.
Okay.
Every round.
Okay.
So they it's a good chance that they're going to be able to keep those losses low.
Good.
Minimal.
Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 council members because Planin unfortunately is not a combatant, so he doesn't get to count towards the D4s. But there are 5 D4s going to be rolled to subtract.
So on average, that's a subtraction of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
good.
it'll prevent major losses. But there is also a chance on a die roll that well, actually, you know what? I'll just save that for if it comes up.
I was about to say, I almost want to vote all in favor of Jack not telling us what he rolls, and we just find out at the end of the battle.
Yo,
I'm down.
wait,
I'm
I
Yeah,
like that.
Hey, all right,
Yeah.
Jack, do it.
All right, I will keep all the rolls secret then.
I'm scared.
Would you like me to show the D4 rolls or just keep those secret as well?
I'm honestly fine with everything being.
I think keep it in because those could give us too
Yeah.
much hope.
Yeah, those
Okay.
could give us hope if like
Or
they all roll,
dash our
or-
hopes, though.
Yeah. So
All right.
I would say that you can still do them like on GM layers, so that way like the
Oh no! I have real dice with me,
oh
so I'll just be
Alright.
doing that.
picks after each like major dice roller. It didn't happen.
Mhm.
I could just switch the die around and then take the picture then.
Picks are a
It
thing.
didn't happen.
All right. Anyways, back to the fight.
No, that's boring.
I really was not expecting the walls to fall this soon. So
God damn it.
After that first round, I'm like, well, we're fucked.
yeah,
It was down to what, like 26?
it was down to
After
22
the
hit points after
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then
I-
it got 36.
hmm
hmm
Okay. Now on to Imperial Soldier F.
Yeah.
Okay, Imperial Soldier F. Seeing that the walls have fallen and knowing that the protecting the good lord,
HCO.
siege weapons aren't
Weapons,
the
yeah.
major priority is going to run. Let's see. Is going to run to HKC and give her the help action on her next just give her the help action.
I was about to say she's flanking already. If that was
This is specifically a help action for her con save.
okay.
Loser. Loser.
Oh, you know what?
He's just chipping away at the stone as it forms on her. No.
Yeah, we'll say that that's
Pulls
what
out
he's doing.
Yeah, he pulls out like a little whittle. Just
Okay. All right. And then it is Imperial Soldier C, which has
Bring
flanking
it.
against Edgar.
Bring it.
And Edgar's AC is still 23.
Well,
or, like,
15 is not going to
28.
do it. So,
Yeah.
and then another long sword on Edgar, 27.
Nope.
Even
Misses.
with shield misses. Okay.
Mhm.
You have a 28 AC with shield.
Right now. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's that.
I almost shield of faith him just to be funny.
30? Oh my god, a 30 would have been amazing.
All right.
Yo, Finn should have given you the +1 AC.
Well, that was a 19 on his weapon attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
they
they
got a
needed
crit.
that 20.
They have to crit in order to hit you. Imperial Soldier E is going to swing on Oberon.
With advantage.
Yes. 24.
Does restrain not take away advantage?
She's still technically.
Yeah, she can still. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still a combatant. Like she can
Gotcha.
still make attack rolls and things. It's not.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so that's I
Uh,
take 6 points of damage because the 7.
Yes. 6 points of damage and a leap of green flame is going to go from Oberon onto Tauros for 9 fire damage on Tauros, half to 5.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And then another long
Girls, get
sword.
out of there.
Just the 13 because he can only green flame on the first attack.
Okay, so that's 7.
Yes.
I am glad I did the hill route now.
Oh, yeah. Imperial Soldier D, seeing all this, is going to go straight for T.
Who's on top of Wound?
Is on top of Wound. It's a longsword on T.
Wound is going to use his reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay. Roll again. The 24 still hits for 16 damage on T.
Oh, and the fire jumps to Wound.
And the fire will jump to Wound. For
I
9
started
fire
at
damage.
93
Damn.
hit points. Now I'm at 35.
Okay.
Man.
Jack is rolling so good
So
today.
crap.
It's so unlike me. Usually in this game, I'm not rolling this well on boss fights with you guys. I feel like I'm not. Maybe I am, but I feel like I'm not. Okay. And then second longsword attack on T. An 18
That hits.
for just 12 slashing.
Jesus.
Okay. Edgar.
Bonus action Crimson Right. Damn it. Every time.
It's the only damage you're going to take, so stop whining.
Yeah.
Well.
Stop and crying. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Are we gonna try to kill the one on my left? 'Cause it goes after me.
Okay.
20.
20 hits.
Make sure everything's marked. For Jesus, 31 damage.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, second attack. 27
Also hits.
for 31 damage.
Jesus.
All right,
62
he's still up.
damage total.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the opportunity attacks and we're gonna run over.
Okay.
I've already got. She's restrained, so.
All right.
Mhm.
First attack misses. Second attack, nat 20.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
For
Oh, wait,
18.
Nope. As
He's
that
going
happens, Oberon's going to invoke his Cloud Ruin, and as the stab goes in, it's almost like a portal opens, and it stabs right into the Knight Commander's back.
Okay.
So that's 15, that's 18 points
That
of damage
cloud
onto the
was
Knight
so
Commander.
broken.
do you
It's
invoke
so
that
fucking
as a
good.
reaction? You don't
As
have
a
to.
reaction,
okay.
anytime I see an instance of damage. Oh, wait. Big question. Is he within 30?
I believe he's within 30 feet.
Dakota check.
Which
yeah,
one was it?
I
Which
just
one was
checked.
it? Because it was the second dude, so it was right here. He's
Yeah.
literally 30 feet away.
He's just within range of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
But
no, that's
I
a
do
reaction.
believe that's the only use of it you get, but it's a good
Yeah,
use.
I can only until
Mhm.
level 14 when I can do all my rooms twice.
Okay. That is, so it's still your turn, Edgar. You moved, you bonus action, and you actioned, correct?
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
Imperial Soldier A is pissed that you just ran away, and so is going to move up. Try to get you.
Oh my god, fucking line. Connect the
Ooh.
dots.
If I
not
had
gonna
if
get
I
you.
had
Ooh.
if I had a lightning bolt spell, I'd be like,
Dude.
Edgar Oberon, sorry.
Yep.
All right.
Ron would be like, I can take it.
Oberon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because of this, he's going to instantly just slam his hands on his chest, activate his Storm Giant Ruin as that same like crown of lightning appears on his head, and just right towards the fucking Knight Commander.
Okay.
That's a 25.
That hits.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
26.
Hits.
13.
Okay.
19.
19 does not hit.
Okay.
Good to
So
know.
it has to be like 2021.
So
maybe.
you
Okay.
you had to crit on Stone Cleaver to use its ability on her.
Okay.
'Cause I believe you have to exceed their AC by 10. Is that right?
10.
by 5, I think it was.
Was it just 5?
5.
Oh, 5. So never mind.
5.
So a 25 would also be able to
But
use
if
it.
she's already going down, there's no use in burn.
Yeah. You would just be
Charge.
burning through a charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. That was action, bonus action, my turn.
Okay. Essa.
Right. we're going to 15. Take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Not have had
Mi-
advantage, so
yeah,
just a
misses.
13.
Oh, and I've used 15. Hold up, sorry. Let me track where I was. So yeah, I have to use my bonus action dash to get there. Okay. Bam. Bonus action dash, get there. Advantage,
Yep.
stab with the end for 21.
That hits.
Sneak attack. Well, bam.
32.
32
points of
damage.
And I will burn a use of the scream at the guy behind Edgar.
Okay.
So it's 30. No, it's 36. That's just, bam for 10.
Okay. And I believe that's a con save from her against the purple worm poison.
Oh yeah, poison. I forget that was poisoned.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it's 12
first hit on that
it's-
guy would have been on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this
Was
is
the purple
12d6
as
points
well.
of poison too. I need to roll that. It's a con save 19.
Yeah.
She would, if she has the help action,
she did have the help action, so unfortunately for her, the help action is going to be used on this purple
that's
worm
20
poison instead of the
22.
thing.
Good.
She took the full 44, but it's only 22.
So on that guy, it's 51
wait,
half to 26.
So
I
if he
hit this
would've-
guy first.
Yeah,
If
I'll
he
say
would have
he
been
just.
dead,
I'll just say he
would've been
drops
dead
dead.
before-
Like
if
we
he would have
weren't
been dead before he
counting
gave
it.
the help action. If he would have been dead before he gave the help action.
No,
No,
that
this
wasn't
dude
the one
over
who gave
here
the help
giving the
action.
help
Different one.
action.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Fuck, I forgot about the poison. I would have just gone straight for her.
Mhm.
Fully forgot about the poison.
She's still up after that 22. Damn it.
He is still up. It is Imperial Soldier B's turn, and is going to move here with 30 feet of movement. It's going after Essa.
Okay.
22.
Damn, just barely fucking hits.
For 14.
I'll take the full.
Okay, and then
Oh, fuck
Green
it.
Flame Leap
I'll-
onto Edgar for 2 fire damage.
I'll use Uncanny Dodge on that one, the 14, just because that is quite a bit.
14. Okay, so
I gotta do a con save for
silence.
Ooh, silence is gone.
Yep.
That doesn't really matter anymore, honestly.
Well,
Yeah.
they still have cannons. That
They still
can
have a
point at
cannon.
you.
It's still
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
cannon.
Oh.
Yeah, they're still.
But luckily, we grouped up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
But luckily, we're grouped right on the commander.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay, that was the first attack. Second attack. 26.
hits.
For 12 slashing.
12. Okay. Down to 70.
Okay.
At 99, so I'm doing pretty good.
T.
Okay,
Kill the
reminder.
fucking commander. Kill
Taking
this
a potion for myself is a bonus action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to take the supreme healing potion that I have.
Smart.
Why waste it on yourself, though?
You know what?
I
You're
swapped
so
it
good.
for the negative healing potion.
Hell yeah.
Taurus, you know what you should do?
That's 48.
Oh
which
my
is
Okay,
god.
nice.
beautiful.
Good shit.
So that is 71 is my current hit
Nice.
points. What a
could-
time to
Alright.
use it.
You could fireball and kill this commander right fucking now.
That'd be
You could.
funny.
Or like a magic
Um,
missile.
Yeah, you could high low a magic missile.
No.
It might kill her if you high low a magic missile. She seems low
Or do I
enough.
take out more cannons? Because I'm the tool that takes out the cannons.
That is true.
Those
That is
cannons
true.
are still something you're going to have
I
to deal
did.
with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
Well,
bring
Tauros
two
goes
back
next
in.
round?
I was about to say, we
here's a-
currently
Yeah, I go
have
next.
Yeah.
currently have
4.
Tauros
Four
goes
cannons.
next. He could
Yeah,
probably
we have
take out
four
the Holy
cannons.
Knight
Here's
Commander.
my
Also,
player
that'd be
idea.
thematic
Here's-
for him. So
Here's the idea I have as a player: killing the commander, intimidating the rest of them to stand down at the Holy Knight Commander. You know, the Knight Commander is dead.
I'll say this.
I would have thought that was
Rather not take
easier
that
if the
Oh,
wall
it's a
didn't
lot.
go down. I think we
Yeah.
would have gotten that easier.
Yeah.
okay.
It is like, but the thing is, my thing is like their leader is dead. They are without a leader.
Yeah,
at
but
that
the
point.
walls are breached to the city.
Yeah.
What they have to lose now that they're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm taking my second guaranteed shot on this cannon.
Okay.
Good.
Cannon is disabled.
yeah. Yeah. Still a good. Yes, taking out the cannon is still great. I was just that was my thinking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Any movement from T or movement on Wound?
I don't want to get opportunity attacked.
Wound can disengage and literally run away from you.
Well,
Yeah,
the disengage, I think,
Disengage
only
will only
applies
go
to
to
the
the
mount.
wound, not her.
Yeah.
But because the mount is moving and she's not voluntarily moving, they don't opportunity attack her. They would. Yeah, that's how it's written in
Is
the
it?
rules. Is if your mount moves with you on it, they take the opportunity attack at the creature that moves them from their range.
I thought it was that they could choose to attack the mount
Nope.
or you.
Nope, it is the creature that voluntarily moves out of the range. You're not voluntarily moving. Your mount is moving you.
I suppose that would kind of track for rules where, like, oh, I shove you, and then
Yeah.
allies don't get to take an opportunity attack because they're not voluntarily moving.
Yeah.
But I don't know. DM
It's
call.
up to you, Jack. Yeah.
It's up to you. I'm just saying that's how it's been
As written.
the entire time that we've been playing with Wound 2. That's how it's been.
Okay. If that's how we've been ruling it, then I'll uphold that. I have conflicted feelings about that personally, but if that's how we've been ruling it, I'm not going to be. I'll keep that up. Okay. Yeah. So if wound disengages, you'll be able to gain the benefit of that disengage.
Great. In that case, I'll take
So-
a disengage to fuck off over here.
Okay. Were you going to say something, Trey?
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. There we go. So it's T's action, bonus action, and movement. Tauros.
All right. I'm not going to try to swing and hit the bitch. It's going to miss. It's going to be a ha-ha miss. So instead, I'm going to do damage that I know at least will do damage. As Tauros kind of like by Oberon kind of drops his sword down and like kind of drags it across the ground as fire kind of sparks from it. And he walks in front of this commander who's kind of like, I'm assuming, pretty beat to shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like, in a sense that he's seen the elf do hit to him before, where he kind of turns his nose up to her and just says, Medea will frown upon your failure today, as he's going to drop a 3rd level burning hands on this bitch.
Beautiful.
Oh.
So that is 5d6?
It
That's
actually
metal
heals
as
from
shit.
fire damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, not
I'm
bad.
trying to think, is there
Yeah.
just using the cone thing? Is there a way you can angle it without hitting me?
No. I think because the cone and how it's done in Roll20 is a little different from how it's written in the DM's guide of how to do cones on a map. Cones on a map is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square.
Away.
So it would be the square that she's in,
The square starting
the choose
from
and
pulling out.
yeah, and then
And then
3
these 3.
squares. Yeah.
So
Okay, so that would
while
be
this
fine.
is getting drawn, Jack, I did find that in the DMG it says you do not provoke opportunity attacks when you teleport or when someone or something moves you without you using your move.
Right. I understand that. The conflict that I have is that if it's your mount, you're the one having it move
Commanding
because
it,
it's not an
yeah.
independent creature at that point. It's your movement just amplified by the mount.
Mhm.
That's how I would interpret it. But like I said, if we've done that before, then I'll uphold previous.
I really don't like that rule because it doesn't make any sense to me why, because you didn't move yourself, you don't get hit still. It still doesn't make any sense to me just as a joke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I'm also just thinking if it takes the disengage, by that logic, if it takes the disengage action, it's using with your movement taking the disengage action.
I can see that argument as well. Yeah.
But it's up to you.
I think in other games I will switch that to the mount disengaging will let the mount be avoid being able to be targeted. But like I said, since we've been previously ruling the other way, I'll just keep that for this game. So that Burning Hands does hit the Holy Knight Commander and the soldier behind her. So we'll do that soldier's dex save first. 16. What's your spell save DC? 16?
I think that just meets.
So he will take 17.
8.
8.
Or
yes.
9. Nine, because we're
It's
rounding
9.
up.
Yes. And then the Holy Knight Commander, deck save.
Let's fucking go!
So you blast
Does she
out
not
this
has a
cone of
single
fire.
save?
Not so far. And you do manage to you bathe her in flame as you shout out that like Midir will be disappointed in your failures. As like the fires rage around her, she screams out, and then that scream turns into this defiant roar of anger. As you all see this like brilliant glowing coming from within the flames. Though this glow is not the red flame glow of the spell, but instead a brilliant golden glow. As suddenly, from within the flames as they dissipate, emerges
Oh shit!
the Holy Knight Commander's angelic form. As
I don't suppose she's still restrained.
she is no longer restrained, as the effects of Stone Cleaver, the stones fall off of her. Her hands extend, a second pair of arms grow beside her. She wears these brilliant robes in celestial colors and these great big golden wings. Her hair has turned into liquid gold, her skin into shiny metallic gold, as she stares out at all of you and says, "I shall not be felled by you scum. Let me show you what the true sword of Midir can do."
Ron turns to Taurus. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
hot.
No.
She does push back the guy that was standing behind her. She's
sorry.
so now the Holy Knight Commander is no longer the Holy Knight Commander. She is now the Holy Knight Commander, the Sword of Midir. So with the emergence of the Holy Knight Commander's true form as the Sword of Midir, and with the hordes of the Imperial army charging through the shattered walls, with the cannons now aiming themselves at you, now that their the target of the walls has been destroyed, I believe we will have to see what happens next time on Dice Age.